Hi everyone, so we've had some progress on the inside. I'll do that a little bit later in the video. I thought I'd show you how we're getting on down here. So I did a full service before, and now I've been doing the timing belt and the water pump. I noticed the bottom oil seal around the crank was leaking, so I've replaced that as well while I'm in here. And then the water pump goes up there, and the two over here, those ones there, they were a bit of a pain to get off, but other than that, pretty much came out alright. Move the alternator out of the way and remove the engine mount and all of that. So I've marked it all up. I did buy a kit, but couldn't work out how it would fit on, so just went with that. The belt that came off actually looked pretty good. Thinking it was done not long ago, but the noise that I had was definitely from water pump. I'm not sure if you can see, there's a little bit of play in it here, so that's what needed doing. I think you could probably do the water pump without doing the timing belt, but obviously I was doing all of it, so I've just done it all in one go. And a new water pump to go on, and it's massive, you know, it's all part of the mount for the engine. So yeah, but the pipe that comes across the back, that pipe there, that was a bit tricky to undo these. Got there in the end, so now just got to clean it all off, put it back together. I drained from the bottom hose, as you can see down the bottom. I just undid that and all the fluid came out. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty clean, so all ready to put some fresh in and go back. Yeah, right, I will do a bit more when you can see. I can't really film anything because you can't really see, because I'll be in the way, so I'll just show you as I go along, maybe once the water pump's back in, and then making sure my timing marks are still where they were before. So yeah. Right, so I've put all this back together. Timing belt was a bit of a pain to get on, but I managed to in the end. I have damaged the water bottle somehow though, I must have knocked it, so I have to fix that in a bit. But yeah, and new belt on for the alternator and the water pump, so that's all good. And fluids all in. I'm just doing the top gasket now, which had been siliconed on, so I'm just cleaning all that up, and then I'll get that on, and then hopefully the engine side of it is all done. There is a leak on one of the drive shafts where it comes out the gearbox, so I'll try and do that seal as well, and then this is kind of all done. We can get on with the inside stuff. So yeah. Gasket wasn't even attached to this, it was just completely covered in silicone and stuck to the head, so it's taken a lot of cleaning off, so not the best of ideas. Right, so now all the engines all done, apart from the oil seal on the gearbox. I've made these brackets for the seats, so I'm using the original bolt holes in here. It's 8mm steel, and I've drilled it out, welded it on, and should all be good. It fits straight on the bottom of the seats, so you've just got to clean this one up from welding, and then that's ready to be painted and going. So yeah, so hopefully get it back out on the road then. And then we're going to go and pick up some wood for the worktop, and then we'll get it all sorted. I ended up changing the head unit, as the one that came didn't have CarPlay in it, so I sent it back and got this one. I think it was £70 from AliExpress. Fits in nicely and connects straight to my phone. It's the same makers I have in the Porsche and in the Golf, so yeah, all works nicely. So yeah, kind of getting there. Right, bit of an update. So put the front board in, we're leaving it open at the bottom like that, so all the wires and stuff can be underneath. We're going to box some of it in anyway. seats all seem to work really well, nice and comfortable. So yeah, we're going to make a unit between the seats, and the head unit's working right now with the Apple CarPlay with the new one in. So yeah, so now it's working out where all the electrics go in, which we've kind of been going around putting where we want, all the USBs, and then fitting the cupboards and seeing where they all go. Yeah. Right, can't remember how far I got on the last video. I was doing the clutch one as well, so I'll just go through what we've done. So worktops are in, done. Sink is now in, siliconed in. Obviously no water to it yet. These are all in. I've got some better magnets to try and put on the back. See if it works. Seemed to work on this one, had it and it worked, so we'll try that. Made the shelves in there for the dishwasher to go, and it works nicely. And then the top that we had off this cupboard is going to be the door that goes in there. So I've done that. Just haven't fitted it yet. Like I say, the bed was already in. Oh, I did the middle cupboard here to match the rest. There was a bit of a difference in this side to this side, so it must have been put on afterwards, but I've got it as good as I could. I'll probably just fill this line in a bit at the top, but you won't really see it with the cupboard fronts on. So yeah, oh, and I put in the back piece from there in there, and the only bit is we have a hole here just because that's where our small fridge goes, in there. I think that's about it in there. In here I've got a rear camera. I've just got to mount it on the back. Got heated seat covers on these. Like I say, everything seems to be all going right in here. So yeah, so next thing in here is putting that cupboard front on, stopping the drawers from coming out, and then I'll start getting all the electric in into where it goes now. And I think the actual electric part will be on behind the driver's seat to the other side of this panel, and the EcoFlows will just fit there nicely. Yeah, so I think that'll do it for this video. Oh, and we're going to put the heater in. I'm not really sure. Some people say about putting it underneath there, so maybe. I'm not sure how easily it would fit underneath the passenger seat and then be able to route it through, but we've got space on here for pipes, so maybe that would work. Depends what's underneath, so that's another thing to look at next. Right, that'll do for this video. Thanks for watching.